It's been a topic that's been buzzing around American politics for years.
The science is beyond dispute, and the facts are clear. Sea levels are rising. Coastlines are shrinking.
And with the new leader, eyes are on the new guys in town. With hope, a new administration will bring about some change. But environmental experts don't agree that change will start here. It has to start with the American people.
Without the grassroots pressure, our legislators will never push legislation through.
But just who can we count on to keep these politicians in line? Well, it starts with anyone willing to go green.
You do make a huge difference. If you start doing, acting more responsibly as far as your energy consumption goes.
Students at Common Ground High School in New Haven know what that's all about. It's not your typical high school. There's no football fields, no basketball court, just a garden and, well, a few other visitors.
It's a regular school, but it has a farm. And they teach us about the environment and how we should help the environment out.
There's also a very spicy vegetarian chili that you should try.
For lunch, food grown right here in their own schoolyard becomes a sustainably tasty meal.
Our goal is to really develop the next generation of environmental leaders.
But you don't have to be in high school to make a difference. You just have to love nature.
You're going to go into a great big pine tree?
Take, for example, Sue Clark. She voluntarily takes in abandoned and injured squirrels and rehabilitates them back into the wild. You might say she's doing her part for the environment.
Everybody, who even liked animals could do 1 or 2 a year. It would really take a burden off the wildlife rehabilitators, and it would save squirrels' lives.
So a garden here, a rescued animal there, but is it adding up to something big? And is it big enough to change the world? You might think no, but if you discredit the power of individuals, you would also be discrediting the civil rights movement, women's rights, and other movements in history. Rosa Parks, one African woman, sat down on a bus and caused an entire boycott movement. And it seems that for the environment, there's plenty of seats to go around.
Well, when we talk about grassroots, we're talking about people who don't usually have access to the power structures that can create change.
But experts say change requires strength in numbers, and strength they may have, but numbers they certainly do not. With the economy in a near recession, it seems that grassroots movement hardly describes what's happening. It's a movement not from America's roots, but from America's elite.
For instance, buying a hybrid car is a nice idea if you can afford it. It's not really available to everybody.
That's just part of the problem. Some say that those that can afford to go green are barely making a difference when it comes to political change.
I mean, there's making smart choices for the environment, and there's creating change in policy.
So instead of digging in the dirt or just digging into your wallet, what we need is to create history. Those little things that we do, well, they just may not be enough. But experts say don't give up what you do for the environment just yet.
You'll have an effect on the people around you. It starts with one, and it spreads that way.
Because eventually, people will come together to create change. Or at least, we can hope.
I think that he does listen, and that's what's encouraging. So, yes, I do have hope. So we'll see what happens.
Cool. Kevin Aries, Q30 News.